glorious. No, I won't give in till I'm victorious.
Hello everyone and welcome back to the chronological last video of the chassis variant Flea series. Depending on what order you watch them in, this is the last one. So go watch the others. Anyway, so this is the Fire Ant. This isn't a strictly canon version of the Flea. This is a field refit that has a mysterious origin. No one in the universe knows exactly where it came from, who built it first, or what its particular battlefield role was, whether it was for darker uses, for possibly slaughtering civilians and maybe pacification, we don't know. The setup is pretty straightforward and has the reason it's called the Fire Ant. It has 6 machine guns and 3 flamers by default, making it a great little harasser mech. Again, not built for mech-on-mech combat. It is a pretty terrible design for that reason. So, hardpoint wise, it's got 3 ballistics in both arms, and it has 2 energy in the left and right, 1 energy, sorry, in each of the side torsos, and it has a energy hardpoint in the head. It's the only version of the Flea to have a head-mounted weapon, so that's 3 energy and 6 ballistics in total. It has mask as part of its equipment. It's the 3rd variant of the Flea to carry mask. That includes the 20 and the 17. So, it can go a little bit faster than all the others. And outside of that, it is I don't know, it's probably the weakest variant in regards to its competitor, which could be called the 19. Both of them do carry a lot of ballistics, though obviously this carries 2 less. But both could obviously be modified into heavy machine gun toting things. The energy weapons obviously do allow it to carry something better than flamers, which I would recommend, to be honest. If you're going with this many machine guns, you may as well have at least half decent energy backup. Especially with all the spare weight you'll probably be freed up with once you remove the flamers and you switch the machine guns around and mess with the engine. Again, armor is kind of key on this mech. You probably will want to run it with an XL or, best a light fusion. XLs aren't too bad on the Flea because if the side torso is opened up anyway, you're not going to live long. It just hasn't got enough hit points in those locations to survive very many hits anyway. So once the armor's stripped, it's more than likely your side torso is going to pop in the same instance. It's very much, as I said in the previous videos, it's a glass cannon. It struggles in any kind of toe-to-toe fight, and even against other Fleas, it's very difficult for the mech to come out on top. And if it does, you're likely to be in a pretty bad state by the end of it, not fit for purpose against anyone else for the rest of the match. As such, it is literally a hit-and-run mech, and it's fun for that reason. I do quite enjoy running this mech. It is a genuine challenge. It's joy to play as, but just as frustrating as well. As numerous times that I've taken this thing out, it's died almost instantly. And God help you if you run into anything that carries streaks, because they're the death of you. As I said, a bunch of streak 2s are more than enough to tear a Flea apart in a very short space of time. You don't need to worry about bringing 4s or 6s to hunt down Fleas. Anywhere it gets hit is going to be in bad shape pretty fast, to be honest. A lot like the Piranha. Once the Piranha gets caught out in the open, it's pretty dead. The only upside is obviously the Piranha has so many weapons is that it can do a good amount of damage. And although the Flea is well equipped by comparison to the Locust, it doesn't have that clan advantage of weaponry, so it just can't bring as high damage weapons as the clans have access to. Overall, the Fire Ant is, I don't know, it kind of sits in an awkward spot. I don't mind it, but I think you can probably get better builds out of the 19 because at least you can have a missile weapon as well if you want that, so it can be like a little narc carrier or something. And the 20 is, your little scout mech, and the 15 and 17 are nice little sort of medium ground mechs. So the Fire Ant is it's a nice little addition. Don't get me wrong, I do like it because it's one of those strange mechs, and the fact that it's also unique named variant that's canon as well. Oh, I liked just like trolling that Enforcer. I blew his arm off, powered him down, blew his arm off, and then ran away because once he powered up, he was going to kill me. There was no way I wasn't going to die. I was very lucky in this round. There were numerous occasions where I thought, like, I'll probably die here. That, like, I don't see myself surviving, but that Enforcer powered him down, powered this guy down. opened him up. I think someone else kills him. And that's where flamers suddenly become so useful, because if you get in that position where someone's like, when they get blinkered and they're focused on somebody and they're just exchanging fire, and you walk up and just start burning them, yeah, you're doing virtually no damage, but their heat will spike so quickly and they'll power down, and you've basically handed the win in that fight to somebody, you know, to the guy in your team, because there's no way they can come back from it. They have to start playing defensively or retreat, and bigger mechs like that, they don't have a choice. They're sitting ducks, aren't they? So that's where flamers come into their own. And you know, you encounter mechs like Madcat Mark IIs and stuff. It's great when you can suddenly turn the tables on these behemoths. But yeah, I think this is getting near the end. This is the end of the fire ants. 5 variants. So yeah, it's been fun. I do really like the mech. I recommend having a go of all of them. If you've got the pack, I'd wait for the rest for C-bills. If you've got like the ultimate pack, just have fun with them, I think, because they are really good. So I'll see you next time. Thanks everybody for watching. Bye.